Well, you're out for the Digital AI Summit here yesterday, and you gave a great talk about digital ethics, which was great to hear. You were focused on that. How do you see digital ethics playing out in the world? Who's looking at this?
So there is a growing interest in digital ethics as digital technology evolves and becomes more pervasive. And so it's gaining quite a pace as AI is becoming things, but it started quite earlier in the days. And at the moment there is a strong interest in Europe in ethics. The GDPR, but also the European framework for trustworthy AI, the OECD principles on the ethics of AI, that shows that there is a strong focus and effort to develop guidelines and support for the ethical design and deployment of this technology in Europe and within the UK. There is a focus on ethics also in China, for example. They have quite a number of committees and initiatives to understand what are the ethical principles that should underpin AI in China as well. Although we might think that China has no ethical concerns, they might have their own ethical approaches and views. A little bit less perhaps when it comes to specific commissions and initiatives within the US at the moment. But I think also this is also because they rely a lot on the expertise that is being developed within the EU. At the moment we have the OECD principles, for example, which are being subscribed by 42 or 43 countries, which means that they are providing a kind of a unified underpinning frameworks for other efforts that to build upon. So it's becoming quite pervasive around the globe to focus on ethics of digital technologies.
Okay. Do you see, and you spoke about there's different ethics in China and maybe the EU and US. Is there a philosophical differences of like East versus West view on humanity or persons?
Ethics is related to the culture and the values of a specific place, and this is something we have to set as such. It is a different point to consider when we think about what are the right principles through which we should develop these technologies. What do we expect this technology to deliver, and why some expectation might change from place to place? I would be skeptical of thinking that there is this kind of pluralism which then leads to relativism in ethics, that things are good or bad only depending on the situations or on the context. I think that we should also be prepared, on the one side, to avoid what I like to think in terms of ethical colonialism, so wanting to export some values onto other countries. On the other side of the spectrum, I wouldn't like the idea of having several principles depending on where you are. I think that there are some core values, those that we, for example, we find in the Human Rights Declaration, which should be respected throughout the globe. We should think that those values are upheld also when we think about digital technologies.